Good morning, how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm back with another video and it's like the next day, so that's like amazing. But this is that style that I was talking about, that I posted on Instagram and then some of the lock groups on Facebook. So if you want to know how I did this style, I did several videos, chopped it up, putting it together. This is the intro. Keep watching. Good morning. So I got off my lazy bow this morning and decided I'm gonna go ahead and do that style that I did a long time ago that I haven't done, that people have asked me about. So the first thing I'm gonna do is basically brush my hair just to get any lint and stuff out. And this is the brush I think I showed it before I use. It's like a really rough side, and then there's like this soft bristle side. I brush my locks with this just to keep dust and debris out of my hair, and I also excuse me, I also brush my scalp for blood flow and stimulation and all that good stuff. But I'm just gonna put some organic coconut oil in my hair. I use Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, but I had bought like 2 of these when I went to Trader Joe's last time. I can't wait till they open the Trader Joe's here in Tampa. That's from the Trader Joe's in Sarasota where my folks are, but they're going to be bringing one here to Tampa. Thank God. So I'll be back in just a moment. I'm just going to brush, moisturize. I might even start it a little bit so the video can be short. So yeah. Peace. Give me like a few minutes. When your time is just going to be whoop, and bam, I'm back. Alright, okay, so after I moisturized my hair, I sectioned it off. I have this front section and I have a back section. I haven't done anything with the back section except moisturize, and I just put it in a ponytail back here. This top piece, I have a lot of loose hair and I don't want it to kind of start connecting them, so I kind of wrapped around some of the loose hair. I mean, you see I still have all of this new growth, but it was a lot of loose hair. I just kind of just wrapped around just so it could it won't be just hanging out. It's still some loose hair, but anyway, you don't have to do it exactly how I have it parted. Whatever amount of hair you want to have hanging down, that's how you part it. Last time I left the back down, but I think I'm gonna braid the back up once I get my top done, but I'll show you each step. So go ahead, if you have any loose hair, if you want to wrap it up, go ahead and wrap it around the base of your locks, or palm roll a few of them if you want to, whatever you want to do. And then I'm going to get started with showing you how I did the barrels at the top. Alright, so I've done a few of these barrel curls. On the side here I've flat twisted one up into barrel curls. So I have 1, 2, 3, turn this up. This one I flat twisted also on the side. 4, 5. This one I have this long piece hanging on the end. It's too much to wrap around, so I'll get it tucked in somewhere. But I'm thinking I should have had one here in the center, but we'll work it out. But this is going to show you, I'm going to show you now how to do the barrel curls. Look at that notch. Anyway, some people use 1 lock at a time, some people use 2. You do whatever you want to do. I'm going to use 2. So, and I'm going to start wrapping at the base. So I'm going to take 2 locks, and that's my dog drinking water in the background, and I'm going to start, I need to have them flat to each other like this. You see that? I'm going to start wrapping at the base, and then just keep stacking them right on top of each other. No space in between the last wrap and the new wrap. So you just keep wrapping it around, keeping them close, and basically you're going to do this until you get all the way to the end. Now this other one in the front, I think I did that one kind of tight. I hope it's not too tight, because if it is, I'm taking it down and doing it over. But anyway, just keep wrapping and you'll see you start to develop this little barrel or spiral effect. So you just keep wrapping. You get into a groove. Just get on my tippy toes. You get into a groove where, you know, it'll be fast for you. They do take time depending on the length of your hair. The longer your hair, the longer it's going to take. Once you get towards the end where you only have like a little bit left, you want to start dropping. If it's just one, then drop that one in the angle. You're going to pull up the next longest lock and start wrapping it, unless it's like this one is too thick. But since I have two, what I'm going to do is I can drop both of them. And when I say drop, just lean them down a little bit so they kind of fall in line. And then I'm going to take my next longest lock that's not too thick and wrap it over those, so those become in with the wrap and they're not sticking out. And then you just take that one lock, or if you're picking up two, but I normally start out with two and then go to one, and then I just keep wrapping it around. Now I'm getting towards the bottom, so I'm going to drop that one down a little bit. I'm going to pick up my next longest lock, which is actually that thick one, and I'm going to start wrapping it around. Now I only have one left, but I still barrel. I still do the same thing all the way down to the end, or you can form a very tight two-strand twist. Lay this down. So when I get to the bottom, I just keep it really tight. I'm just still wrapping it around. They'll start to kind of coil up a little bit if you're doing them tight. But once you get to the bottom, you're just going to take your rubber bands, and I normally bring this back up and wrap it, but has my hair grown that much since the last time I did these? But I'll get those tucked in, so I'm not really going to worry about that hanging out. But once you get to the bottom here, you just put your rubber bands on there, and this stops it from coming undone. Pretty much. So that's how I did these all over the top portion of my head. So I have these. Now the next thing you're going to need is some hairpins or bobby pins, because then you're going to just kind of assemble them however. And I actually left those in the other room, so I'm going to go grab those, and then I'll be back and I'll show you. I just kind of play around with it and get something to work and go with it. So I'm going to get some hairpins, and I'll be right back. I was panicking for a minute because I couldn't find my hairpins. Mine aren't that big. I wish I would have had some longer ones, but I'm going to work with what I got. So anyway, you just kind of start playing with it and kind of thinking how you want to have them go. And so let me see. I am going to twist these back two together. That's just going to start a base for me. Remember, I'm just kind of playing around with it. I actually have no idea once I start pinning these up how they're going to go. And I'll take this one and I'll just wrap it around here some kind of way. So you're having a hard time with it. Okay, I have to help her with that. Sorry, looking at messages at the same time. So basically you just play around with it until you get something figured out that you like, and you go with it. And you just pin them down as you go. If something's working for you, pin it down. Like this is working okay. So I'm just going to take some hairpins, pin it down to hold it in place until I get the rest of it figured out. So while I'm playing around figuring it out, you go ahead and play around and figure it out, and then I'll be back in just a few moments and show you what I came out with. Okay, so I wanted to show you the progress that I've made. Basically, I just kind of been wrapping them and stacking them and using these hairpins and pinning it down. So this is what it's looking like right now. And I have one left that I need to place somewhere. I know it's not going to go over here because the way that it's twisted, it's not going to go that way. So I see there's just like a space over here. With these, sometimes I have to kind of twist them again to get them kind of back tight a little bit. And let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this one here and bring it around. Just keep wrapping it tight. For some reason it looks like one piece is kind of coming undone, but we're gonna work with it. Alright, now 1 second. And this is the one I had like a long piece at the end. So we're just gonna bring it around. I could be pinning it as I'm going, but I'm just gonna wait. I guess that's where I want to put it. Kind of looks lopsided, not sure if I like that. But I could bring it a little bit lower, and then that I think I can deal with. Alright, so I'm going to bring it around. Now here I have a rubber band. I'm not sure if I want that to show. So this is the one of the longer ones. I could tuck that in and just bring it through. Nobody will even see it. And then I can pin all of this down, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So it's just basically just kind of playing around with it, getting the placement that you like and just pinning it down. It's not that hard. The time consuming part is done, and that's doing all the barrel curls. So let me take a look at the back. Okay, it's not too bad. Let me see. I hope I'm in the camera view. And if you don't like it, you can always take it down and try to pin it. I'm looking extra greasy. You can always take it down and repin it, because normally like about a week after I've done this, I take it down, moisturize it, and repin it. So I'm just taking this ponytail holder out of my head. And I don't know, I don't wear makeup every day these days, but once you know, put on your eyeliner, and if that's what you wear, if you natural, be natural. I'm natural the majority of the time, unless I'm going out, then I add on the eyeshadow and stuff. So anyway, just pin it how you like it. I may change it, probably won't. I'll leave it like this for about a week. I'm thinking about braiding the back. That way I can have some waves after a few days. Thinking about it, you know, so you can just wear it down in the back like this, or you know, you can split it and wear it like this. Or my favorite thing, I like to wear my hair to one side, or you can just pull it over to one side, and that's more than likely how I'm going to rock this. So this is how I did the barrel curls. This is pretty much how I do this style when I do it. It's never the same every time. It's just pretty much, you know, however it works out. But it lasts a long time. I'm just trying to push all my hairpins in so you can't see them. And at nighttime I will tie this down, that way, you know, it stays kind of nice and neat. But that's it. So maybe I'll put on a little eyeliner and stuff and show you how it can look a little bit better. But this is it. That's just the gist of it. So if you have any questions, I will be posting this on Instagram, and you can message me there or here, you know, or wherever. It's all good. So until the next video, y'all be blessed. Alright, so I'm back. I decided to clean up a little bit. Took a shower. I tied it down while I was in the shower, and I just put on some eyeliner, mascara, and lip gloss, and I just wanted to show you a more complete look. And took this a little bit. So this is the look, Let me tilt this down a little bit. This is the style. That's a 360 for you. And me, when I'm wearing this style, I'm gonna just be having it to one side, because that's just kind of like how I like to rock this style, to one side. So please, if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. You can message below the video, you can reach me on Instagram, or if you happen to see me in one of the lock groups on Facebook, holla at me. Alright, so be best, family. To the next video. Bye.